Hey girl, hey.
What's up, man?
What it do, y'all?
We are the Fab Five, and this is the Pretty Vocal Podcast.
The Pretty Vocal Podcast is a safe space created for us as Black women to voice our innermost thoughts and feelings about topics most people discuss in private because they are afraid to discuss it in public.
In this space, we dig deep, we keep it cute, but we never put it on mute.
Let's get pretty vocal.
Not in unison. We open up the episode. Okay. All right. So we're going to get into a little loose lip. I mentioned the weather was nice outside. Everybody's naked. Shoulders
If I take
out.
my little crop top off,
I
I'm
actually
Don't do that.
changed.
This is not that kind of
I'm trying
podcast.
to- You had on like,
more covered. I had on a little two-piece set with like a little tank and some like biker shorts.
Okay.
you ready for the summer?
Baby, if it's anything over 69,
Sun come out in Texas, it's time to get naked.
Sun's out, buns out.
Okay, so loose lips. Describe your ex as a store. I'll go ahead and get started. Piggly Wiggly.
Why Piggly Wiggly?
It's old. And that man love bacon.
Okay, he a pig.
Yes. But
Well,
yeah.
Pigs do not eat bacon. Why would I ask
But
you?
he is a pig. And he eat bacon. He full of pork.
Shit.
And I don't do no pork on my fork.
Okay.
not
I'm here
babe
for
over here eating themselves.
No swine when I die. Done with him.
Not you a rapper today.
Piggly Wiggly.
She felt that.
She did.
No
She
swine
did.
when I die. No
Clean.
pork on my fork. I like it.
I got a couple. The first one would be like the 99-cent store. Oh
yes.
You know, very cheap, not very worth anything. Low quality.
Great value.
But the one I think that fits the most is the neighborhood Walmart.
I hate
The
for
Walmart.
neighborhood.
everybody.
No,
I hate
It's
specific.
for everybody. The neighborhood, not
Oh,
the
he
regular Walmart.
The
community.
little green Walmart.
Yeah,
I
not
love
the
the
regular
neighborhood
Walmart. The neighborhood Walmart.
I hate Walmart.
I do too.
I hate Walmart too, but the neighborhood.
That was
joint,
an
that's
easy.
him.
Walmart's easy to say.
I had
for
my friend,
anybody.
I had my friend walk all the way to Walmart carrying. How many packs of water was on there?
it was one pack, but it was 28.
A 28 count of water. Because I'm like, I don't like Walmart. I don't want to
Yeah.
go.
Oh my
It
God.
was a quick walk.
I would say mine is, if you're from Memphis, you know about it. But I would say mine is Easy Way.
Yes.
Because
Baby.
it's
Easy
non-existent.
Way.
It ain't even there no more. Like, it ain't even no Easy Ways no more. So,
But I
hey.
mean, when they was there, he was easy.
Easy.
Absolutely. Very easy. Very easy.
I
So, yeah.
second that one too.
Okay, I got one now.
Okay.
I'm going to say Forever 21.
Okay. Childish.
Wow.
Childish.
Childish as hell.
I'm never going to grow up.
Very
Going to stay
immature.
there
Here for that.
mentally. And it just ain't for me. Like now,
Yeah.
I shop at a different type of store.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Upgrade
Yeah.
quality.
It's giving Nordstrom.
You got your own
Okay.
store.
Yeah.
Something like
And
that.
not the rack.
And
not
not
the
the
rack.
rack.
Not the
For
red.
real,
Baby
for real,
Nordstrom.
For real.
Demons.
Like,
Okay.
Not the
Okay.
rack.
Mine would be Radio Shack.
Ooh.
Circuit City.
Honey.
Tell me about Radio
no.
You
Shack.
know what's going on in
I'ma
Radio
tell y'all,
Shack?
For one, it's old.
Okay. it is
Period. But you know, every time you want to go to Radio Shack, you getting something that you can communicate with. And he like to communicate.
Ah, maybe with too many
With-
people.
Yeah, with
many.
everybody.
But me.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We're going to leave him where he is.
So Radio Shack it is.
No, we ain't shacking up.
Ain't.
Okay.
No, thank you.
Ain't.
Because she married.
That was a good one. That was cute. I like
That
that.
was cute.
Good.
Okay.
I like that.
Well, the topic for today, and I'm gonna just throw this question out here for you ladies. As far as relationships go, friendships, romantic, when do you feel comfortable trusting and giving yourself away to someone? Like saying, you my person. Like, when do you feel like you ready to make that leap?
Well, you know, it'd be hard for me to say it. Like, I'll feel it, and I just be like, because I'm trying to feel you out. And I'm a very, obviously, vocal person, so I don't really have a problem telling that person once I'm comfortable with them. But I guess it kind of feels like if I'm not sure you feel the same, I really don't want to put myself out there like that and get rejected. But talking to my therapist, it kind of helped me be like, you know, you just have to be vulnerable. You just have to put yourself out there with dating. So now I be saying all the stuff and just be looking like, so now what?
Like what? Like, you say, you my boyfriend?
No, I don't say that. 'Cause
So
you gonna
yes,
tell me
no,
I'm your
maybe.
girlfriend.
Yeah.
Check this
Yes,
out.
no, baby. Right.
But I might tell somebody that we go together real big. Cause stop playing with me.
Oh,
Oh.
I think I know when it's easy. So when I don't have those concerns of like, is it reciprocal?
Right.
Like I knew because it's like, this feels easy. This doesn't feel hard. There's no chaos. There's no confusion. And I don't know if y'all have heard me say, but I say often that anything that is confusing to me is not of God. So when it's calm, it's simple, then I know that it's okay to let my
just
guard
flows.
down.
Yeah, I feel that way too, especially in friendships. Like, if I feel like I can trust you and like I don't have to second guess if what I say is gonna like you gonna come back and use it against me. It's just if I feel comfortable being vulnerable with somebody, because vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness at all. And if I'm comfortable enough to do that with someone, then yeah, you my girl. Like I got that. Now relationships, a little bit of it's the same, honestly, but I just for friendships for sure, because relationships romantically, you know, it's just a different type of you know, you need your support, your core as far as friends go. So you want to make sure that's solid. Not that you don't want your romantic ones, but you're gonna put that work in anyway. And I think people forget to do that in friendships a lot. So yeah, that's
One
how
quick
I feel.
thing I want to add to that, I think that with us getting older as well, it helps us to be able to have a stronger sense of discernment when it comes to people. And it's like you said, Tay, if I don't feel like it's reciprocated, I remove myself from the situation. I don't have to ask you because I already know.
Yeah.
I can feel that it's not the same. But like you said, when it's easy, it's kind of just like, you know, go with the flow. And no, we don't necessarily have to discuss what the titles are. Like when you say, you my girl, you my girl. You my nigga, you my nigga. And it's just what it is. But I think the older we get, the more prevalent it is to us to be able to see, like, you're not for me, or you are for me, or we mesh, or this is where I'm meeting you where you are, and that's where we going to stay. We're not going further than that because this is where it is. So, yeah.
That's real.
Yeah, I agree. You know, we could just shut the episode down right now because I mean, y'all done said it. But in my personal experience, I'll just use friendships to be able to be open. Like I can be a great friend, but to be able to share like intimate details about myself, I do struggle with that, you know. And it's like I might tell one friend, but I might not tell the other friend. And it's just like, okay, probably maybe I just need to get off my chest. But I've been burnt in the past where I had a friend I thought was my best friend. I learned this early in high school. So I am working on that. So anyway, I had a friend in high school. Like, that was my girl. So I did something. I'm telling her, like, girl, guess what? Blah, 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 blah. And this particular thing was shady. I mean, I was wrong, right? I was wrong. So I just told y'all that because I want to get y'all worked up. It worked. And it worked.
Don't take much.
And it worked.
You don't take much.
But I was wrong. But she my friend. For one, if I'm wrong, just tell me I'm wrong. So anyways, she went to my ex and told all my business to my ex. They started hanging out. They started dating. And
She was a hater. That's
So
the
Radio
thing.
Shack and Circus City.
On the
Okay,
hotline.
heard.
so I was like, ooh. So yeah, so it's hard for me to be like, or
She
it's
was plotting on you the whole time. This
some,
is what-
yeah,
You
because I'm
done
like,
pissed me off.
I'm telling y'all, this is for real, and I don't want to give too much because this is like,
Not with her.
I went to her house. I caught y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all so story time.
Cause what's the topic?
Let's see.
Right.
Now,
Just burn my whole house. They got it, I'm sure. Like, what?
so y'all, we was putting on this. I was in student government, right? So we were putting on a program for like Black History or whatever. And this person, my ex, was in a fraternity. I already talked about
In high
dating, like
school.
older guys when I was in high school. So I had asked a girl, my friend, let me use your phone. And so, because I was like, you told him my business. He asked me about it, and I told y'all before, I'll tell myself, okay, yeah, I did it. You know, I won't do it again, whatever. So I went to use her phone, and she had like a pet name.
For your nigga?
Ex.
I mean, at the
But
time.
at the time,
No, he was my ex then.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. I mean, he was still, you know how dudes are. But, yeah, so she had a pet name. And I'm like, so I take the phone back. I call my mama. I said, look, I'm finna whoop her ass.
That's real when you call your mom.
I said, I'm finna whoop her ass. And I'm like, I'm going to her house because I'm not going to get suspended. I said, I'm going to her house. My mama worked 30 minutes away. She got to me in 5, I'm going to say for real, 10 minutes. Met me at the girl house because I was at her house. And I was like, no. So we had to have like a little sit down, everything with her mom. Honey, with her mama. And I still wasn't trying to hear. But, yeah.
So did you fight her or no? You weren't able to?
I wasn't able to, girl.
What's she at now? Just for, I'm curious.
What station?
Curiosity.
Huh?
What state she live in?
They
Is it driving distance?
They,
No.
they are they together now? They still together?
Girl, get the hell out of here. You done pissed me off.
Okay, well.
I wish them the best.
So you ain't going
Yeah.
to driving distance or I got it?
It's not.
Because, I like to fly.
And
I
you
travel.
know what?
I like a flat
And at this point is when I started having a silver lining because, honey, the stuff that people had to go through to keep a man or to be with a man or whatever. I appreciate.
So not you done came up on your high school sweetheart.
Let me tell y'all what this say on my teeth. Even a journey of 1,000 miles start with the first step. So all we need to know is where the fuck she is. Okay, that's what they
Leave
said.
them where they at. Leave
Yeah,
them where
and the
they at.
T's be right.
Leave them where they at because I ain't worried about
So
it.
they
We gonna
still
leave her where
together.
she at. We going to
You
them.
not worried about it.
So they still together.
Yeah, happily. I'm happy for them.
How?
No, you not.
But how do you, ooh, that's, never mind. Pen.
What the fuck is
I'll leave
going
it.
on?
I'm happy for them.
Oh,
Okay.
That's very big of you.
That is.
Even if I'm not happy for you, it's like, fuck y'all. Like, what you doing?
Literally.
What are you doing?
I feel like it's understood in
'Cause
my
what the
relationship.
In
Like,
my Jasmine voice, be fucking for real.
Like, for real. Like,
'Cause
it's
what?
understood. Like, if somebody try to talk to one of Donald exes, I'm going to drive him where the fuck he need to be. Let's go ahead and beat his ass. Like, it ain't got to be no...
And
it's
I
the
think the
same,
reason
like,
that I
'cause
am
what?
okay with it was the start of it was honestly my fault. Like what I did was very wrong.
Okay.
But my issue is I expect him to be mad at me, like be mad at me, him, because what I did to him was wrong,
Okay.
right?
What they got to do with
But
her?
it don't have nothing to do with her. So
Yeah.
that was my issue.
wrongs
So
to
you
make
just
it
swooped
right.
your bald
So-
eagle looking ass in and took the chance. All right.
Anyway, God bless him,
topic is-
child.
I don't know what the
feel
topic is. This a free for all.
God bless him. I love him.
freestyle episode.
This definitely a freestyle.
I
I'm
ain't even
here for it.
said nothing.
You ain't, so come on.
I don't even know what to say.
I'm gonna have so many inboxes, honey. God bless y'all, child. I'm happy.
Don't inbox her. Inbox me. Madam J Walker on Instagram, to be exact. Anyway,
So when you let people in?
I
This
don't.
finna be. I knew it.
I
knew
no,
it.
I ain't gonna lie. I barely do.
She
Like,
mad because she
all
let
the
us
way
in some more today.
Mhm. Showed your ass today.
Oh my god. Anywho, I barely do. Not all the way in. I feel like it's only a few people that are around me that are all the way in. I'm talking about they know everything. Like I'm an open book, but I'm not at the same time. I don't feel like it's important to share everything with everyone.
For sure.
Absolutely.
So once it's reciprocated and I feel like I can trust you with it, like I don't hear a little bits and pieces of what I done told you out in the street.
Yep.
Like I have certain friends that I tell certain things and I have certain friends that I won't tell anything, but I love them
Yeah.
to death. But once you done gave a little sprinkle of something, even it don't even have to be a secret. If I told you I'm gonna plan this for such and such, and you done told the next person, nobody shouldn't be calling like, well, when is the invite for this or whatever? How the fuck you know about that?
Y'all,
Right.
Y'all know how I feel about.
Yeah, so
telling somebody something before I
yeah,
can.
like I
Right.
just feel like once it's reciprocated, and like you said, relationship wise, like for me, relationship wise, once it's easy, like
And once
Oh my
it's easy,
God,
because it ain't
yes.
gonna. That don't mean it
It
start
can
out
start-
easy.
It's
Absolutely.
not gonna
Right.
stay
Yeah,
that
for
way.
Right.
yeah, because I
That's
like
what
give a
want to
little.
add to
It's like I give a little bit and see what you're gonna give. Like it don't have to always be 50-50, but I do
Yeah.
have to always feel like you're genuine. And when I don't, I'm a pull back.
Yep.
We can still be cool, but I am not gonna be.
That's me. I get
That too.
reclusive.
Yeah,
Because
like,
how do
okay.
we handle conflict in this? You know,
Yeah,
because
like,
it's gonna come
what?
up. That's not gonna end the relationship.
Right.
But if you don't handle it well,
Right.
it will.
Yeah.
And that's also it makes me feel more comfortable because we had this little rift and we did
got
that.
over
We
that.
handled
Right.
it. And so
Right.
now I'll give you more because we can get through conflict.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Really
and that's
well.
good.
And that's
very
good.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and we said before,
Communication.
like you know, treat your friendships like you do any,
Relationship.
like
Right.
your
Yeah.
male or whatever relationships, because if you really care about that person, you'll do what it takes
Yeah.
to keep that person
Yeah.
in your life.
And I don't think a marker
Absolutely.
for it is like, can I tell you my secrets? Can I not? That's good.
Yeah.
But like you said, we all have different friends. We were just talking about this. Like I
Mhm.
have friends in different phases of my life. I'm proud of that. I'm
Yeah.
really close still to all my friends from high school, college, and now I have y'all in like adult life. So
And she said we was her favorite. I'm just playing.
we
other
come.
friends. She didn't say that. I'm just playing.
I had
other
a, I had
friends.
a
She
very,
did not say
I had a
that.
very media trained answer
She
for that.
did. She did.
I
She
did.
had a beauty pageant answer.
It was,
for
it
sure.
was very great. It was not that, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
Oh my
like,
God.
they stuff that like one person may know everything,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like my best friend doesn't know everything,
Yeah.
you know. So
I
it's
don't
like,
think that there's
don't
anybody
think
in
there's-
this world that know everything about me.
right,
Yeah,
Like, not. I feel like I am. I hear y'all saying like, you know, if you sharing with me, and I feel like it's just not naturally me. Now, if you
Mhm.
ask me something,
Mm.
then absolutely, I feel like I'll share if you ask.
Mhm.
But maybe it's just the work that I do. Like, I'm not. It don't come natural to me.
right,
to
and that's what
just
I'm saying. Like,
share.
it don't
Yeah.
need to be a
Yeah.
marker for friendship that I can share with you because you don't
Right.
have to tell everybody everything. So I'm like,
Right.
I don't need to feel like, can I tell you my deepest, darkest secrets to feel
Right.
like you're my friend?
Yeah. Right.
So I'm not
Yeah.
telling everybody
Right.
everything.
I
For sure.
literally have
But
one person that knows everything. My best friend Brianna. We going on 22 years of friendship. Like
Yeah.
something
I don't
recent
think
that
anybody knows
happened. When I called her, I'm like sobbing, like crying. She was like, you know, I'm your diary. Like whatever you give me is
That's
here.
big.
Yes,
And
yes,
it's always been like that. That is literally the only person in this world that knows every single thing about me, that's never judged me, and vice versa
Yeah.
with her. So
Yeah.
See, I don't even feel. For me, I don't feel like it's that I think that they will share, because I have people in my life that are amazing. So I know that they would never.
Right.
I'm very vocal about the fact that don't repeat what I said.
right,
But it's not that I think that they'll share. I think it's just like that makes me feel so out there. Like
Yeah.
vulnerable.
I don't have any. It's like beyond vulnerable. Like I want to have some stuff that's mine. You
Right.
know,
yeah,
that could go back to childhood.
Yeah,
that
I
could
was
go
gonna
back
say
to
it's different for people because you know, remember how I told you I'm an only child and I was by myself a lot growing up. So when I found my person, because she's definitely my person, it's like I'm telling you everything because I
Look,
haven't been
yeah.
able to tell anybody
Yeah,
anything.
That's
And
real.
as a child, like before meeting her, even though we met when we were 9, before meeting her, so much had happened to me as a child that I kept to myself.
Yeah.
So being able to release that to somebody felt really, really good, and it just never stopped. So
That's
but
good.
I'm glad you
Yeah.
have that.
Yeah, I'm glad that you have that too. I guess I'm that person for other people.
mhm.
You
So
absolutely
it's not really that space for me to do that. Like
Yeah.
we were just out of town having a beautiful time. I cried every day.
She
Because
cried
it
every
was
fucking day.
moments
Like
where it was
grateful?
like, yeah, it was moments where it was like, oh my God, I realized I haven't said this to nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Or I realized I haven't shared this with nobody. Like, and it's not like it was a secret. It's just, it's things that I think and that I deal with mentally
Right.
that I don't just put out there.
yeah.
So I literally cried we having a beautiful time.
We
And
did. You
I gotta take my lashes off every day.
yeah, like she was crying, and I'm like, I feel like I'm the crier. Like, what are you doing?
Why you thinking about that?
Well, I walked back up the steps.
got
I'm
time
out
for
for the night. I ain't gonna lie.
Look, why she tried to do me like that last
could
weekend
not.
when we was out for your birthday?
I'm
Me and
about
her
to
had a
cry
moment. And
It-
suffer what she said. Are you? No.
No, we not doing
No.
this.
I was all cried out from the previous week. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It was a beautiful trip. It was a beautiful trip. I feel like we all cried, except for
did.
maybe one person. She
One
might
person
shed
did cry.
2 tears. But I feel like we all had different moments where we cried. It was happy stuff. It was stuff that, like, damn, I didn't realize that I had even been holding this in because, like,
It was a
back to
cleanse.
the letting people in and stuff. I feel like I had a sister to me that, you know, we are no longer communicating. And it hit me like on this bachelorette trip, like I'm really planning a trip without a wedding
Mm-hmm.
without this person, and it just hit me. I was like, damn, okay,
Yeah.
this my reality. It was a lot in that moment.
Yeah.
I might be thinking about it again. I
Yeah.
Look,
Damn,
You
you
done,
think I had
look,
nothing
you
to
done,
drink?
you done crowed enough.
But
Yeah.
friendships is
It-
it's hard to
it's
like,
it was
especially if
definitely
it's
a
somebody that you care about in a long, y'all
Yeah.
been friends for a long
Yeah.
time.
And somebody
Yeah.
you saw with you on this day,
Yeah.
like
You
since
was-
I wanted to do this, you
have
was gonna
had
be
this
there.
in your mind, like
Oh, yeah.
y'all's whole
for sure.
friendship.
I have
Yeah.
a couple people, like, even though, I'm not in a relationship or anything like that, it's been almost 2 years for one friendship that ended, and then approaching a year for the other, but still, they were there for so long. I know that when that day comes and I'm planning stuff out, I'm be like, damn, for real?
Yeah.
Like, everything that I actually envision is different.
Yeah.
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 Like, so now I'm trying not to envision who's going to be there because I don't know what God has in store or what life is going to bring.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But it's like, I know in my heart who I want to be there. But it's just like you said, that's crazy to think
Yeah.
about. Bro, you've been in my life 15 plus years and now you're just not.
Yeah.
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 But I feel like everybody has an assignment.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
God gives everybody in our lives an assignment, and when
Yeah.
your assignment is complete, you can have a lifetime assignment.
Yeah.
But that's not the case for most relationships that we're
Right.
going to encounter,
Right.
and it's
Yeah.
just the reality. When
Yeah.
your assignment done, all right,
Yeah.
you know.
And that's why
but it's
I-
hard.
That's
It's
why I say
hard.
I start finding a silver lining or whatever, and I could be
We
like.
still ain't happy for them.
Right, I was gonna say, we still gonna be
I mean, now, like, y'all.
It's the disrespect.
Now, if
I'm
I was
literally
him,
still waiting on an
if I
address.
was him, I would want to whoop my ass. But
Mary,
and that's fine.
I need you to
For
stop
her.
saying that. Fuck that.
I'm
you
trying
took
to
account.
keep
You took
it.
accountability. Bury that shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm done.
Stop bringing that up.
And I just feel like as her, like, how do you sleep well at night knowing? Because he could feel like this is May's karma. Like, I'm fucking with your friend. Like, whole time. Like, I don't know. I just feel like that'll always be, like, as. How
And
can
for
she
me-
sleep well at night like
Yeah.
that? Like,
For me, I would, if I was him, I would be looking at her like, bitch, you can't be trusted.
yes,
Right.
that's true.
Because
too.
what if I
Right.
do something to somebody? You gonna go and tell them?
That's true. Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I'm always looking at how you interacting with not just me,
Yeah.
but what are you doing to other people?
Yeah,
Yes.
but like I said, I'm fine with it. It's
Yeah.
people that come and they go, and
Absolutely.
I don't wish any ill will because my blessings are in abundance.
Absolutely.
You know,
Yeah.
and so it's like harp on it, like you said. I'm done. Like I'm that's
And
that
you removed
situation.
from it. We just learned about it.
Yeah,
So we still on it.
right.
Yeah.
I was that. I was all of
Right.
that. That's why now I'm like the way I am blessed. I don't feel like I would have got that blessing in that situation anyway. So I'm like, ooh, it's a favor you did for me. It looks
Yeah.
bad,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
but you did me a favor, and
Right.
I actually appreciate you because I got a fireman.
Yeah.
I'm also a strong
Shout out
believer
to the
in how
family.
you get them is how you lose them. So, I mean, she might fuck up and he might go fuck with her new friends.
Yeah.
And
This
And
is
it's like, well,
I
he
don't
does
Just
know.
feel like they staying together, so Mary can't be like,
Good
ha
looking
ha.
God
Well,
bless.
I wouldn't say
looking,
that
God bless.
anyways, but that's on them, honey. I am far removed from them people,
Yeah.
and like I said, I'm blessed.
Cause what we finna
and-
watch? Cause they done took our little back door.
Yeah, me and Jan
No,
made
man.
eye contact like,
Like a
oh,
drag race.
I did. I saw you. I'm like,
oh.
Okay.
Why I thought it says bad batch? I thought it said bad bitch. I was finna say
It
put
is.
it.
Should
Put it on there.
I
Press
really
play.
signed in here.
this my account.
That's what they need to put up on the screen.
I ain't finished watching Sex Life. Put on Netflix.
Y'all need to grow
That
up.
shut us down. That put us out Apple.
What kind of podcast is it?
I never watched
Oh
it.
my god. You need to watch this.
It's good.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been slacking on watching everything lately. I'm trying to pay for this damn wedding, man. I'm out here hustling and bustling.
I ain't mad.
Period.
I
Put a
want
hustle
y'all
out
to
of
pay
good
me for
friend.
showing y'all that little ass earlier.
See, we wasn't even gonna say that. You see, I threw it out there, but not really. I said you
Hey,
showed your
it's
ass today,
okay.
but you done told people you literally showed us your ass.
It's okay.
I'm gonna have to go to the bank because what you showed me, baby, what I got in my purse ain't gonna cover it.
Yeah, nah.
At
We
all.
need a little extra on
It ain't
that.
gonna cover it. You have to be at the bank.
I got about
That was
110 in
more than a
cash.
little
That's all I got
change.
for you.
Oh my god!
I
I was
wanted a
trying to
little
show y'all
change.
some else, my drawers that y'all said I ain't have on.
They
but-
invisible, baby.
Right, because I still didn't see
I ain't seen
People like, I do got on drawers.
If you had on a thong, that thing sucked it up.
I was like, booty ate them just,
And all I could say was, "Ooh, she got a booty."
booty butt cheek.
Baby.
Oh my god! So everybody's off topic.
Oh,
I
This
love
was
it.
such a good girl.
I loved
talk.
it. It was just a great girl.
we are on point for the topic.
Okay.
And the topic is us.
Because I trust y'all. We talking
Right,
about all of this.
Oh my god!
Jesus.
This shit easy, okay?
Repeat the original question so we can say at least what we got from it.
In
Like,
closing,
no.
when do you feel comfortable giving yourself to someone? As a friend, as a partner in relationship?
What
Okay.
Tay got to
And
say?
then I said mine was,
When it feels easy.
yeah, when
Yeah.
it feels easy, that's in relationships.
Yeah.
And then, okay. And I agree with what y'all said in friendships. Yeah. Okay. I think you said what Tay got to say. I don't got much to say because we already said it all.
It's win.
I think that from that perspective, I think that it's important to know that about yourself. Like before entering into any sort of relationship, you need to know when is this gonna come easy for you? When will you feel comfortable doing this? And it's the only way that you can do that. You can't just do that in your head. A lot of people feel like they have these mental lists of, okay, this is gonna be it, this gonna be it. And then God come and shake it up.
Oh, he will shake it up.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
So I think that it's really important to process through that with a professional. So I'm gonna give y'all a couple of resources for how to process through that with a professional. For women, it's a website called therapyforblackgirls.com. You can go there. They have this whole directory where you can put in your zip code, your insurance, all of that, and it'll give you all of Black therapists in your area. Not just for women, but it's a directory of all Black therapists. For men specifically, you can go to therapyforblackmen.org, and you can do the same thing. Still a directory there, and that's how you can. Those are the resources that I provide to people because most of the people that are in my circle are people of color, Black people. But you always have Psychology Today, where you can just go and edit, put whatever you want, and find you a therapist there too. But it's really important to process through things before giving yourself to somebody, so you know who you giving.
Absolutely.
That's important.
I like
I just met a young man recently in the first phone conversation. He was like, hey, just random question. You been to therapy?
Oh, I like him.
I said, oh, sir, I like that question.
Right.
Let's
And
talk
yes, I
about it.
have.
Have you?
He has, but
I
he
love
was
it.
like, yeah, that's important. That was just one of his first questions. And I was like, well, no, you ain't bullshitting.
Okay. No, you got your
Not
you
playing
getting your
around.
shit together.
Not
Not
Trying
playing
at
around.
least.
So yeah, that's
together.
important
I
for
like
sure.
that. I like that. And the people that I feel like are not on board, like, I feel like we are breaking down that barrier for sure as a generation of like, it's okay to go to therapy. It's okay to talk to somebody about what you're feeling. And those of us that are not, there yet, that's okay.
It's fine.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. Talk to somebody. Have some sort of support.
Right.
Have your person.
I'm a therapy stan, so
We know. I'm gonna do a we're gonna get Yasin to do a transcript every time
Every time she
she did therapy.
listen,
Yeah.
it's really done wonders for me in my life and my emotional and mental state of being. So I'm all for it. I think
It's like
everybody should go to
on
therapy.
Watch What Happens Live. When you hear this word,
That's why I take a drink.
Mine would be legitly.
Oh my God.
That's not a word. Y'all let me say that all season. Legitly.
Listen, your
Legitly.
husband got you right on together, man.
Now I won't think of everybody word.
legitimately.
Like
Like,
you got too
I
many
say
words.
like too much.
Jasmine's is people.
Yeah.
Mhm.
my
It used to be
people.
whatever. And then I
Yeah.
said something about whatever.
Yeah.
So you stop saying
My
it.
people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man, what's yours?
I think she got a sound.
Mm.
It's not really a word.
Man.
You the sound effect.
Right, she the soundboard.
Oh my God.
I do agree with that. I do.
Okay, you gonna close this out, baby?
Yes. So, how we gonna wrap this up? Because we're just all over the place.
Yeah.
But for the topic, I think it is important, and to, like Tay said, to know who you are first before you even try to give yourself to somebody else. But trust yourself. I think a lot of people are hard and, like, especially at our age, don't want to make new friends. Put yourself out there to do that, and trust yourself enough to, and trust them, but trust yourself enough to jump out there.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what you're missing out on, who you're missing out on. If it don't work, it don't work.
Yeah.
It's a lesson.
That's true.
So don't be afraid to give yourself to someone. Have your girls. This girl talk was great.
Yeah, it was.
We see how important that is. It was
Yeah.
good. We got off topic, and I don't care. I love it. So, always a good time.
Yeah.
But, we here. We got each other. And I
Yeah.
think, like you said, you got your diary. So I think that's important. But anyway, we're going to wrap it up. Always remember, keep it cute, but never put it on mute.
And that's how you stay pretty vocal.